Hi, Simon here again for another Monday's Moment video, and this one is inspired by something that happened just a few hours ago. And I was on a call with a fellow coach, James, who is in Australia, and he mentioned that a lot of people around the world are looking for the one question to be answered. And that's what I'm going to talk about in today's Monday's Moment video. Hang fire, and I'll see you in a moment. Now, the question that he said that a lot of people are asking about is one that very few people admit that they want to ask. So a lot of people are holding in this need to ask the question because they don't want to appear to be lacking knowledge. They don't want to appear to be just silly in asking this question, or perhaps they don't want to look awkward in front of their peers. But it's really important that when we have a question that's burning in our business and burning in ourselves, that we ask it and we make sure that we deal with that question. And the question that James and I talked about, that a lot of businesses and a lot of other coaches are asking at the moment, with all the turmoil that's happening in economies, with elections, wherever you are in the world, and conflicts, etc., particularly on today as we obviously look to Remembrance and Amethyst Day today, we really need to think about this question that people are asking or want to ask, and that is, what do I need, or what should I be working on next? Because very often we're in a position where we're stuck, where we are, nothing is changing, but everything is changing around us. So perhaps what we need to think about is, what do we need to do next? What's the best thing I can do next? What should I do next? And that's a really, really important question to be answered. And one of my favorite authors, Mike Michalowicz, that you'll see just below me there, wrote the book Fix This Next. And I'm a Fix This Next advisor, certified by Mike and the team. Because many businesses look at the hierarchy of what they need and what they're looking for, and very often they're scattered across that bit. In many cases, we just need to understand what it is that we need to work on next, what we need to fix next. Now, of course, I'm going to tell you, again, another reference to one of Mike's books there, Profit First. Profit First is one of my favorite books, and I was talking about that last week and the week before. Net profit is cash. We need, if you're wondering what you should be working on next, my answer will always be, start with the profit. Start looking at your profit, start making that profit, start doing activities that generate net profit, i.e. cash. Because you're going to need that for the next steps in business, and you're going to need that to scale and to grow. Of course, you can look at Mike's books that are below. You can look at Profit First. You can look at Fix This Next. One of my favorite books of his is Clockwork, and of course Pumpkin Plan is another one of my favorites as well. So you can read and you can work out for yourself, from all the information and your current circumstances, what it is that you should be working on or doing right now or doing next. And of course, the other thing you can do is ask your peers, ask the people that work in your team if you have a team, ask your coach or your advisor if you have one, and by the way, you should. I've got 2 at the moment. You should have some. I've always had a business coach in all my businesses, and I always knew that I could ask my coach or my advisor at that time. So to give you some advice, if you're watching this video and you're thinking of, I just want to know what I should do next, I want to know what I should do now, start with the profit every time. Get some resources that are below. Listen, read, study, get as much information, as much knowledge of what you can do next. And then just ask. Just reach out to your peers, your people in your business, or your coach and your advisor, and ask them what they think you should do next. Now, the decision is yours with all of this, but that will help you decide what you should do and what you need next, okay? Because that certainly is a question that many of us are probably asking right now. Of course, if you want to speak to me about what you need to do next, we can have a little bit of a hybrid discovery session, fix this next session. Just go to the ticker that's going across the bottom at the moment, timewithsimon.com, and you can schedule 30 minutes and we can actually have a quick conversation to give you one or two things that you should do next, that then you can make a decision and you can choose from. And of course, if you have found this video useful, wherever you're watching it, please like, follow, and share it. The more people that get to think about these things during the week ahead, the more the world will be a better place for business and for entrepreneurs, coaches, and business owners as well. So I hope that's giving you something to think about, and just take some time to not just keep that question in your head. What is it that I should be doing? What is it that I need next? Just go out there, look at the information, work on your profit, and just ask. Or reach out to me. Ticker's going across the bottom now. timewithsimon.com. I'll gladly give you 30 minutes, no sales pitch, and just some great things that you can think about what you should do next and what you should be working on. I'll see you on next week's Monday's Moment, of course, on the posts and the content during the week ahead. Bye for now.